This is xTool B2. It's a laser engraver, but instead of using a tired blue laser like most of the hobbyist machines do, this uses CO2 laser. CO2 lasers are way stronger and are capable of doing something that tired lasers are not. Cutting into 20mm wood like a butter and engraving transparent acrylic. I got this machine a few months ago, and before that I had limited experience with some cheap desktop lasers. So if it comes to this machine, I can say I am complete beginner. But xTool B2 and the software that comes with this machine is just so simple to use that every newbie can get professional result just after few tries. In this video, I show you what exactly the xTool B2 is capable of and helping you decide is this the right machine for you. B2 comes fully assembled. There is some protective things that you have to unscrew. But before we can start using the laser, there are two really important steps that have to be done. Really first step is to fill up the cooling liquid, which is distilled water and some antifreeze. Antifreeze comes with the machine. Also in the user manual there are exact ratios, so how much antifreeze you need depends on how cold environment you will operate the machine. When the mixture is done, I pour this into machine. I had to take the back plate off to get access to the cooling tank. This is also where the huge glass tube sits in. This glass tube is the actual CO2 laser. The laser itself is not moved around like a tired laser. CO2 laser beam is generated in this tube and it reflected to the tool head with the mirrors. The next really important step is to align the mirrors. To be honest, this step scared me the most before I received the machine. I was thinking this is heavily complicated, but it turns out it's actually so simple. xTool has covered every single step that you have to do. First, we have to test how off the mirrors actually are. It's really simple. I just took a piece of painter's tape and covered the first optical pathway. We don't need to do any adjustments here because the burn mark is exactly in the center. Then I repeated the same thing with other optical pathways. And like we see, this is the mirror that we have to adjust. So to do this, we need to lose those two screws. And then we have to play around with those 3 screws. You don't need to gamble or randomly turn the screws. The xTool creative space tells you exactly what screw and how much you have to turn it. Then repeat the test and if needed, keep adjusting when the burn mark is exactly in the center. Now when this is done and the exhaust tube is connected, we are ready to actually do something with the machine. I was most excited about the fact that this machine can easily work with transparent acrylic. So obviously I started with this. At first I just engraved xTool and it turned out absolutely amazing. Engraving is excellent and the cut is clean. I did some acrylic engravings and everything turned out better than I ever hoped for. Those were my first test pieces. After this I played around with the machine for about 4 months. I also used B2 in my previous video where I got the lead for my water pump and played where it can stand. This machine is especially good for cutting some thick materials. The wood plate I showed you just before was 20mm pine wood. Even though the pine wood is not the hardest, 20mm thick pine wood is still a challenge. Speaking about harder woods like some 16mm plywood, I managed to cut this out with only one pass. The cut is pretty dark, but it's not overburned. the result is completely acceptable. Using xTool beat you for a few months, there is something I extremely like about this laser. First of all, xTool prioritizes safety. Turning to operation, there are no leaks of fumes, smoke or laser beams. This machine is fully enclosed from the bottom to top, and even if you try to open the lid turning to operation, you just cannot because it's locked. For me, this is extremely important, and xTool have made this machine 100% safe. They don't even ship protective glasses because they are just not needed. Also, I love their software, xTool Creative Space. There are so much to talk about. First of all, I wanna say that you can use the other softwares like Lightburn with this machine, but I highly recommend to use their own, because you don't need to do any setup to use their fancy features, like camera, close-up camera, auto material measurement, curved surface mapping, or if you plan to use some accessories like force axis or automatic conveyor feeder. All the presets are in the software. Also, xTool Creative Space can do everything that any other laser software can, but they have made the workflow simple and straightforward. Even complete beginner, aka pretty much me, won't struggle by using their software, and professionals won't miss out anything. I personally like their libraries. There is literally everything. All type of animals, fruits, borders, decorative patterns, Christmas things, Halloween things. Like literally they have more stuff than Messenger have smiles. And you can combine them however you want and engrave or cut them out. Also, you can do heavy editing for existing vector files or images. It's impossible to not mention their built-in AI feature, which works just so incredibly well. Select the style how your picture, logo or text should look like, and the selection is pretty big. After this, just describe what you want and click generate. It's so simple and it works so well. But for me, it doesn't make sense that this is not a free feature. You have to buy credit to use it. It's not expensive, generating one image costs only around 6 cents of USD, but if you buy xTool machine that is quite pricey anyway, you should have this feature as a bonus. After the image is generated, you can instantly cut or engrave this. Actually, this is what I did when I tested their curved surface mapping feature. Curved surface engraving is exactly what it sounds. You can engrave on the curved surface. Here is how it works. First, I removed the slats to make a bit more room for my object, where I wanna engrave on. But I really didn't find any object with a curved surface. So for the first test, I just took a piece of pine wood and placed this at the angle. Next, I had to select 2 corner points. It will make a rectangle, and this is the area that will be mapped out. When this is happening, the light will be turned off. The process is extremely fast, and if you are not satisfied with the result, you can make it more accurate by adding more measurement points. So now when we have mapped out our surface, we can place this thing we want to engrave inside the area. And we are good to go. It turned out absolutely flawless. It's as good as it possibly can be. Also, there are no signs that the logo was engraved on the angle. It looks like any other engraving. I know this surface was really simple one, so I 3D printed a surface that has some curves. So I did exactly same thing with this model that I did before, and started engraving a pattern on top of it. It didn't do as well as I expected. This is PLA plastic and 25% of power was obviously way too much. So I changed the settings to 15%. This was better, but maybe still a little too much. Now everything went as planned, but the whole pattern engraving would took 1.5 hours. At this day I just didn't have the time to wait this, so I let it work for 10 minutes and then stopped the job. Instead I decided to engrave one goal on the same curved surface. This time I lowered the power even more to 10% and increased the speed to 100 mm per second. This is maximum speed that can be used when engraving on curved surface. This job took only 15 minutes and it turned out really nice. This test was to see how well the curved surface engraving works, and like we see, it's absolutely spot on. For me, the most exciting thing about xTool P2 is still the CO2 laser, or let me say other way, it can engrave and cut transparent acrylic. The video kinda started with acrylic, but I wanna show more few engravings that will be used in my next video. I'm going to build 3D illusion LED lamp. I speak in details about those in the next video, but for now I just wanna show what P2 can do with acrylic. This is my absolutely favorite thing about this machine. But the question is this worth the price? Well, the price tag for this laser is a little crispy, but me using it for 5 months now, I can say the price is justified. If you want or need CO2 laser, it's hard or impossible to find better option at this price point. But the question is, are the CO2 laser right choice for you? There are also diode and fiber lasers. If you wanna know in-depth difference between them, xTool have really detailed comparison. You find the link in the description. But shortly, why to buy CO2 laser? If you need to work with thicker materials, you wanna do a lot of cutting and work with transparent materials like glass or clear acrylic, then the CO2 laser is absolutely the right and only choice for you. Because if you are following my channel, you know I'm building a lot of things and I need to cut different materials. That's why the CO2 laser like xTool P2 is the only laser that would work for me. As my experience, I can say if you are decided to buy CO2 laser, go for xTool P2 or P2S. You won't regret it. And if later you feel you need something more, you can upgrade the machine with 4th axis or make it bigger with conveyor feeder. I hope I provide you an overview to understand the machine and to get any clue what it can do. Like I told, I have used this laser for almost 5 months now, and this has become one of my main tools to making my designs and videos happen. Big thank you for watching, and if you do look for CO2 laser, I am not afraid to recommend xTool P2. Again, thank you for watching and see you guys next time. Bye.